Welcome back, everyone. If you're chasing a cylinder imbalance code, we have two here today. And as I explained in the previous video, that the diagnostic strategy is looking at the cylinders in its arrangement. So if you have a 3-cylinder, a 2-cylinder, a 4-cylinder, an 8-cylinder, 12-cylinder, 80-cylinder, the diagnostic strategy is saying that cylinder has completed its combustion cycle. The oxygen sensor is looking for that to pass that O2 sensor. And then it's saying, okay, cylinder 2, what did that do? Cylinder 3, cylinder 4, and it's doing a comparison saying something's not right. Somebody has already been in cylinder 1 with a new coil and plug. I already pulled cylinder 2 out, which is the code that it's misfire and cylinder imbalance. But I want to see what cylinder 1 spark plug looks like. So this is cylinder 1. All right, fairly new plug. The ground strap is a grayish tan, looks good. But what you're looking for is the dark soot on the spark plug threaded area. So that tells me this car is burning oil. All right, so this is cylinder 2. You can see, all right, let's do a closer comparison. Let's get it in the camera. Cylinder 1, cylinder 2. Can we get that cleaner? There you go. Cylinder 1, cylinder 2. No code in cylinder 1. Look at the condition of the spark plug, all right? So we're going to say we're going to get more technical with you. Get a little bit more technical with you. This thing's hot. Giving it to you hot. Cylinder 1, someone was previously in, don't know the history of this car. I didn't even pull the oil yet. Ground strap looks to me that it has a good healthy color. Down here in this area you can see the black soot. All right, that tells me something's going on. Black carbon is usually oil or dirty valves. This cylinder seems to be okay. Don't know how long it's been in there. Okay, not great. Cylinder 2. Okay, and this is what you pay for diagnostic time for. Look at the color difference between this ground strap. Ready? Look how dark it is. Let's bring up this other spark plug. You see the difference? And it's not because I'm holding it closer. This looks good, this looks bad. So we have the ground strap is very dark. We have the whatever this is in here, double platinum, triple platinum, who knows, platinum. Electrode is completely black, and then we have soot down in here. What we really need to do with this car is pull the intake and inspect the intake valves, for one. I don't know if they're going to approve that. I will tell you that it's probably never had a GDI service. And the other problem is that the injectors, it's not the same design as the old style injectors. The disc up there gets clogged with carbon. It's very hard to get it off. So the cylinder imbalance is proof, right? So if we pull out another cylinder, which I'm not going to go any further, I would suspect that we're going to find similar conditions from cylinder 1 to cylinder 3 and 4 in this car, that the engine has already identified cylinder 2 imbalance with a cylinder 2 misfire. And I concur with that. And it's not an ignition problem. The Chevy Equinox probably going to be the same thing. We know the engine burns oil. We know it's been neglected on some maintenance, and sometimes you're just not getting that carbon off the injector tips. That's how baked on it is. So what's the resolution? You got to tell the customer we need more diagnostic time to take the intake off to confirm how bad the intake valves are on a GDI engine. If they don't want to go that route, you're going to have to just do an induction service and hope for the best. So I'm curious right here, somebody's been in here. So somebody may have done a GDI service through the PCV valve system. That's not a good way of doing it on this engine because it only is going to focus on one port for the crankcase ventilation. You really need to do it through the throttle body and try and get it to go. And that's not even a perfect way based on intake design. This one comes down, it puddles, and then it comes up. So these are very hard to do a GDI service on, although it is some type of help. So if you're chasing this, you really need to look at your cylinders and say, hey, what's going on? If it's a GDI engine, you need to know the condition of your intake valves and need to go from there. I hope this was helpful for somebody. Thanks for watching.